Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a general reading for Leo. Please be in mind this reading is not going to resonate with all Leo people. You need to get your birth chart calculated in order for you to optimize all of the readings possibly. Okay, I have no idea where your placements are. You need to go find that out yourself. So I also want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel, for all the likes and the views and the comments and everything. You are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so I'm going to use the okay, Leo, I did a long meditation on your reading. A long meditation. Okay, so let's see. I need to tell you what came through with a few. Okay, I can't shuffle the cards like this, it's just stuff. I don't want to bend the cards because it's still fairly new. So, anyway, let's start with the reading. I'm going to do the midnight readings again. I'm just waiting for my oracle decks. I don't know when it's going to come. It's an online purchase. Usually these things take very long, especially when you live in Africa and you and you order things online from other countries like Amazon and stuff like that, and then it takes long to arrive here in South Africa. Okay, you have to still pay custom service, custom duty tax and all those things. Anyway, I don't know how long this is going to take. Anyway, let's start with your reading, Leo. Leo, the first thing, okay, that popped up is, I don't know why this is popping up into my head right now. Is the movie Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. Okay, there's this little girl in Monsters Inc. Her name is Boo. And my daughter, like, we used to, my daughter's name, her like her pet name. Her pet name when she was small, we used to call her Boo because she used to look exactly like the little girl in Monsters Inc. when she was a baby. Not exactly, but similar, okay. And she was very cute, a cute little girl. I don't know why this is coming up. I think the reason why this is coming up is I know as when my children were very small, they're grown-ups now. When my children were very small, I used to watch movies with them, like cartoons and animation, and oh, I loved it so much. I used to watch it even before I had my children, but when I had my kids, I like dived into it deeply, okay, more deeply for that matter. So I think the reason why I'm mentioning this is I know for a fact that Disney's 100 years old, I think, right? I read somewhere that they're 100 years old. And we all know, everybody knows Disney. Everybody, every single individual knows Disney. It's a very big brand. It's a big, huge, humongous brand. It's a brand that we grew up with. All of us mostly, even I, okay, grew up with the brand of Disney. And the thing that popped up into my head was something that I read somewhere, is a quote of someone, and when I saw that it was Disney's anniversary and this quote came up, it made me laugh, to be honest, because there's a lot of hypocrisy in the fact that well, it's not, I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way about it. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about now. You got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think where this reading is going, I think this reading is following into yesterday's reading. It's following into yesterday's reading. You should go watch that reading, because in that reading, whoever I was speaking to, they were needing to make a choice, or they needed to make a choice about something, and they needed to be discerning, and they needed to weigh, because the Seven of Cups came up, and this person had a difficulty choosing because this decision was very difficult. And this person, it's almost like they weigh the probabilities of how a situation is going to pan out. And now this is popping up into my head, is probability theory, okay, of Albert Einstein, right? Which is a math concept where it says it takes certain calculations in, okay? It's like someone watching something, and this person looks at maybe a disaster happening, a natural disaster. And this person is estimating the damage that this disaster is going to cause. So I have no idea what the hell this is, okay? But it's something about probability. Something about probability. Okay, Ten of Wands is at the bottom of a deck, like I said. The 10 is the highest number you can get in the tarot, okay? But I also feel like, yeah, with today, it's almost like, I don't know if I'm talking to someone that feels exhausted and burdened by something. This individual that I'm picking up here, this person is a very hands-on person. Yeah, this is what I get with this card. A very abundant, hands-on person. This is a beautiful tree. But if you look at the structure of the tree, do you see how intertwined these not roots, but these branches are? This individual is like, this person, I wouldn't say this person is torn. Maybe this person has a lot of weight on them, or a lot of burdens or responsibilities, okay? Or it could be also indicating exhaustion today. Maybe this person feels tired. Okay, this could be one for some of you, tired. Like someone working on something, and this person has put in a lot of effort into something. And this is like almost like a burnout card also. Like, I don't know what this is, okay? But I see it, probability. I have no idea. Maybe you invested in something and you're weighing the probability of scenarios on how, what is going to happen if I do this, if I do this, this is going, it's the same as yesterday's reading, but okay, let's just go into this, okay. I want to make an example. I'm trying to think of an example of what I see in my head right now. Okay, but let's see what the oracle decks say, okay. Give me a few cards, universe. What lessons and messages do you have for my Leo collective today? Lessons and messages for the Leo collective today, please, and thank you, universe. Okay, so your first card is Songbird, and your second card is Salamander. Okay, so the first card says Hexbreaker, sound healing, final goodbye and release. Okay, definitely, I told you. There's something that you need to release, need to let go of, say goodbye to. I don't know what this is. The other is, oh my god, Ouroboros. I don't know how to pronounce this. It says salamander aurora. Okay, I know what this means, but I just forgot. Okay, this. I'm going to put this in the description box. Creative work, infinite wisdom, and alchemy. I spoke about something alchemizing yesterday as well. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. Okay. This makes me think of a gecko. Also, this is a salamander. This is a salamander and a gecko, the same thing. I don't know if the gecko only comes here, if it's only here in South Africa, if there are geckos in other countries. Okay. But this looks like a gecko to me. Anyway, let's continue, see where this leads. So like I said, probability came through. Okay, the fan is on, so the cards are going to blow off. The weather is becoming hotter and warmer now. So my fan is on. It was a very nice, warm and sunny day outside today. So, see, the wind is blowing the cards. Oh, I'm going to put it like that. So, like I said, I have no idea what this is that you, but I said I was talking about a probability. Okay. You got the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You got these three cards. Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and then you got the High Priestess card. This is your top row. And then also the Nine of Wands. And then the Eight of Cups. So, what I pick up from this is can you just give me a second, that I can just step into this energy quickly here? So you got the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Cups in your top row. I said it was something to do with possible. Let me just get my notes quickly here. I made some notes here. So I said that I just told you about the 100th anniversary of Disney, and that this is what popped up into my head, the movie of Monsters Inc. But Monsters Inc. wasn't made by Disney, it's Pixar. And you get different film companies, DreamWorks, Pixar. There's a lot. Okay, I can't think of the bad of any of, but I know of Pixar, DreamWorks. Also know there's Disney, but Disney also bought out a lot of other companies like Star Wars and stuff like that. Okay. So which tells me, oh, this is going to go into the business thing here. So if a company, I'm sorry, okay, I don't mean to bore you to death here. I know a lot of people are not interested in stuff like this, but if a company stays around for that long, it must tell you that they had to do something right, or there was some type of model that they had to run on that must have worked. Okay, it must have worked if you look at it from a business perspective. 100 years is a very long time for a company to stick around. Okay, so like I said, there's something about probability. And what does probability mean? If you look at it from a mathematical perspective, Probability is when you weigh something, okay, when you weigh something on how likely it will happen, okay? What is the likelihood of the outcome of a certain situation? Whereas possibility means something, you are able to achieve something, okay? So it's two different things. So whatever the situation is that you're facing, like I said, go watch that reading of yesterday. You need to, I don't know if this is a choice that you need to make, but you're also weighing some type of option, okay? The word integrity is coming to mind here. Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. The word integrity is coming to mind with these three cards here. For some, like I said, okay, this is coming up now. Okay, so for Disney to have lasted that long, they had to do something right. They had to run us on a specific model, their business. Which means what? If they bought out, I don't know if they bought out Star Wars, but I know they bought out a lot of film companies and stuff like that. Okay, so there's a lot of people that also feel that Disney's, the quality of the stuff declined. There's also a lot of people that feel that, well, I'm not too deeply into this, okay, but it's almost, okay, I'm trying to think of an analogy, okay. I know for a fact there's a lot of people that feel the quality of the movies declined, the the business model, in other words, their character, okay, or how they are seen. There was a certain way Disney was seen in the past, okay, but that changed. Okay, people don't see the company the same way because of certain things that transpired when other companies were taken over, etc. Which which is fine when it comes to running a business. But at the end of the day, when it comes to integrity, and you also have to understand, I know for a fact that at some stage there were people that were employees of Disney that strike. They won't strike because they didn't get paid very well and stuff like that. I can't remember. Okay, so I have no idea what this is that you facing, but there is some probability, okay, that you working on or looking at, a probability of a scenario playing out in your life, whatever this might be for you. I just said it had integrity and character is the two words that pop up into my head now. Integrity and character. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. These two words, integrity and character, whatever this decision is or whatever this probability is that you're weighing, okay, on the outcome of something, integrity, integrity is I'm just stuck at integrity. I have no idea why. I just get the strong feeling that there is some type of boundary and in an integrity that needs to be established in a situation. I said go watch that reading of yesterday. I have no idea what this is. I think you in this energy, probably trying to make you trying to make a decision here with this Eight of Cups. You're trying to decide and weigh. It's almost like the word faltering is come through. Faltering. I don't know what you're faltering. You're faltering something. Faltering. Sifting. Faltering. Um, okay, this is what's coming to mind. We all have certain types of philosophies that we love to. Whether you're a religious person, non-religious, we all have the certain that criteria or set of principles that we set for ourselves, or something that our parents lay down and we live according to this. Okay, so there's some type of integrity aspect here, some type of principle aspect playing out here. Like I said, the technique, there's some type of technique that Disney used to make them a success, which I think the type of technique, if they have taken up or taken over other companies, it's just good business technique in my opinion. Okay, so, but at the end of the day, when it comes to integrity, when it comes to how you treat your workers, etc., okay, with that specific, I'm trying to explain this to you. Okay, this is the best scenario that I can come up with. I've been on a lot of, I have my own small business. I've been on a lot of mentoring programs and stuff like that to learn, okay, from bigger companies on how they made their business model work and why and how they ended up where they were. And something that I've noticed is when a company grows, there is a certain set of things that fall away. Okay. The bigger the company gets, the more detached they become from the workers, the management that mean, and the owners. Detached, the more distant they become, and there's almost like this huge gap that grows. Okay. Because it's almost like when people reach a certain stage in their life, maybe they become richer, more wealthier. I have no idea who I'm talking to here, okay? Obviously, there is some type of change associated with this. But with that change, there's also judgment, okay, from the world, okay? There is judgment from people around you, okay. uh, um, in some cases, not only to you, but I mean in general, when you have a business and it grows, okay, people will have this certain perspective of you as an individual. And then there's also the perspective that people have, and then there's the real you, okay. So it's almost like, I don't know what this probability is that you're weighing. I have no idea what this is. This could be just a simple example, could be just someone, it's a student, this person finished school, they end up with a good job. And while they're working in this specific job, they see another job, they apply for the job, but They don't put the hope, they don't put up their hopes for this. They just apply, okay, and they let it go. And one day, the people call and say, do you want to come for an interview? This person goes and they get the job, and they're like astonished. I never thought I would get this. More money, more everything, okay? So I have no idea what the hell this is. With great power comes great responsibility. I have no idea why this thing constantly pops up. This is like it was a theme through my readings for a few readings already. So I have no idea what I'm picking up here. It might just be someone that's going to step into a position that has a lot more responsibilities. And this person is weighing probabilities or situations on how it may pan out. I think it has more to do here with how people see you. You're worried about how people are going to see you or perceive you. Okay? This is what I pick up here. There's there's so much about uh, um, videos, so many videos about Oprah, about negative videos, positive videos, so much news. You don't know who to believe, okay? But I feel that as much as she is admired, she is also hated a lot. Okay, so obviously at some stage she realized that, okay, if I decide to go and take this further, my dreams, my what I want for myself in life, I know there's going to be a specific price that I have to pay for this. Okay, I'm sure she realized this. This is why a circle is probably very small. This is why a lot of people that have wealth, the circle is small, they keep to themselves most of the time. They don't interact with people a lot, okay? I don't know. Maybe it's a scenario like that where it's playing off like that. You may be going to have more responsibilities, and now you have to cut certain people out of your life. You have to cut certain connections out of your life because not everybody, and this is something you have to understand, Leo, not everybody is meant to go with you on your journey, wherever it is that you're heading. Okay, not everybody is meant to go with you. There are people that want you to succeed, and there are people that are going to want to hold you back. You need to start to be discerning as to which type of people you surround yourself with. Those that are going to leech off you, and or those who are going to support you and help you grow, because I get a leeching energy of these two parts. You see this tree, very abundant still, but also bent over, meaning this tree is very burdened. So it tells me that, it just gives me the, with this also, this Eight of Cups, it's a drawing energy, which tells me that I think Leos are very charismatic and they're very warm and lovable people. Okay, so very charismatic and very warm, fuzzy. Like seriously, they have. I've never experienced a Leo that isn't sweet. Like seriously, I haven't experienced a Leo that isn't a sweet person. They're genuinely very nice individuals. Okay, and warm, like genuine, not fake, genuine. Okay, so I have no idea what this is, but I strongly get the feeling this has something to do with character. You worried about how people are going to perceive you after you step into a certain position. Okay? Because I said theory of probability. You're weighing, how are people going to see me now? Am I going to lose my friends that I have? What are they going to think of me? Stuff like that. Okay? You got the devil energy and the wheel of the year. They call it in this deck, they call it the wheel of the year. And don't see the devil energy necessarily as something. You have to understand something, Leo, that today this devil energy and this wheel of the year comes across as change. Okay, you see this change as something like this, but not bad, almost like you're scared that people are going to perceive you as this energy. This is what you're scared of. You don't want a tarnished character, okay, because you don't want people to perceive you that way. Okay, this is what, I don't know what the hell, why this is popping up. I had a conversation a few days ago with my son. I think it was on Saturday. We went into town. I had to go do some business at the bank. And we had a conversation. And I told him about this article that I read about Jay-Z. If it's true, I don't know. Okay, it's just stuff that pops up, and this stuff is just random. It just pops up into my news. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm going to read it. Okay, then I read it. And in this specific article, this person that wrote the article claimed that Jay-Z said he's a billionaire, apparently. I don't know. Okay, I don't care. But this person said that he is a billionaire, but he said that if his cousin would ever come to ask him for $4,500, he would say no. Okay. So I love to go read the comments. And a lot of people were so mad and livid, and so I said to myself, but it's his money. It's his money, not yours. He decides who he wants to give it to and not. He's the one that worked for it, not you. So you don't get to decide what he does with his money. Okay? That's one thing. The other thing is you also have to consider, say for instance, you have a big family, a very big family, and black people, no offense, okay, colored people also in South Africa, we have huge families. Say you have 20, 50, 100 cousins and aunties and uncles, and they come and all ask you for $4,500. Just imagine that. You will end up bankrupt for that matter. Okay? So the best way you can help people at the end of the day is to help them to help themselves. You don't borrow their money. You can borrow their money, or you can guide them in a direction where they know how to utilize it correctly instead of just blowing the money. Okay? So I'm not sure where this is going. So I totally understand his perspective, and I have respect for it. You cannot go tell other people how to do things. So I'm not sure what the scenario is that's playing out for you here, okay? But you're scared that people are going to perceive you. It's almost like I said about the probability theory. You working or weighing things out. It's something about your character. You're scared of someone tarnishing your character, okay? Oh, fuck them. Excuse me, okay. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. The reason why I also swore is this. At the end of the day, what other people think of you shouldn't matter. Okay? You know yourself. You know yourself. I did a reading for another sign, I think it was Sag or Gemini, where I mentioned about this Roots movie where the slave was beaten and he was weak, and this other slave came to him and he said, they gave you a name, but that is not who you are. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are, and you hold on to your true essence. So the world can define you, Leo, but them defining you doesn't mean that you are who they say you are. You know yourself. You got the Tower. This is your last card. The Tower also speaks of unwanted change. But did you know this Tower could also represent someone falling into disgrace or someone being scared of falling into disgrace? I just told you it's something about your character. Okay. I think this is how I made a post earlier about this. My daughter is also having a similar experience. Okay. So I'm not sure what this is that I'm picking up here. But there are people out there that are trying to tarnish my daughter's reputation and her image, and it's in her workplace. So I have no idea what this is, but I'm going to draw at our last few cards. The other thing I also want to mention with this Seven of Swords, this Ace of Cups, and this Tower, you have to determine for yourself here with these three cards. It's almost like the universe wants you, with these three cards, it's almost like the universe wants you to build resilience also. It's like building resilience. Okay, like this experience that you're having, it's there to give you strength to build up your resilience to something, or your, yeah, it's there to build resilience on something. But I'm trying to think of an example of something. Say for instance, if you look at those people that do martial arts, okay, now they you will see some of them, they have these stones and they constantly they punch it and then it breaks these bricks, and obviously they're going to develop calluses on the fists. Okay, so basically a callus is something that protects your skin. So this resilience, it should be like that. Okay, I don't have a better explanation. It's like it's there to build a thick skin, basically. That's the correct thing. Yeah, that's the correct. Thicken up skin. Thicken your skin, basically. Thicken. This situation is there to thicken your skin. Leo. Opening circle, protection, ritual, lessons, and simplicity. And this is exactly how you should see it. See it as lessons. Protect yourself from harsh energies, okay? And keep it simple. Stay true to yourself. You know yourself. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Anyway, this is your reading for today. I hope it was helpful, Leo. Please take care. I love you guys. And have a wonderful day. And thank you to everyone who watches my stuff and the new subscribers and everyone. Take care. Bye.